Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, beautiful people. King Eze, also known as Mr. Cut the Check. Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to make this video specifically talking about rollover. What rollover is, how it will benefit you using it, when to know to use it, and when to know to not use it. So I'm gonna make this a pretty quick video, but welcome back to the channel. But if you're new, we want to welcome you. Do me a favor, hit the like button, be sure to subscribe, and send this video to 3 people that you care about that's also on a trading journey similar to you. And make sure that you are subscribed. Our World Throne, we're on all platforms, and I look forward to connecting with you. So, what is rollover? I'm gonna take a trade to kind of show you exactly what happens, but rollover essentially buys you more time on your trade. So, like the way that it works, at least in my experience, I've identified that I take 1 minute trades. So I have about 30 seconds or so to decide if I'm going to roll the trade over. So essentially, rolling the trade over is adding another 1 minute to the trade. In that example, as far as I initially had a 1 minute trade, so we would add an additional 1 minute to the trade. It would also double your position size or your bet size. So for example, if your original trade was 5 minutes, once you add, if your original trade was $5 for 1 minute, and then you hit rollover, you will have an additional minute worth of trading and an additional $5 worth of risk on your account. So, all right, for example purposes, right? I just took a trade. It's the button on the right hand side of the screen that says rollover. So it's not the double up portion. It's where it says rollover. And you'll see 5, 4, 3, 2. So you do in fact have to pick within 30 seconds, hey, am I going to roll this trade over or not? So you actively can see that it added an additional minute and it also doubled the risk. Okay. So added an additional minute and doubled the risk. When do you use this is the question. I personally think that you don't want to get in the habit of using this too often. Like, you definitely don't want to use it on every single one of your trades. But if you're taking trades that are at high resistant levels, low support levels, strong supply and demand zones where you can see that drop coming or that rise coming, but you might have entered a bit too early, and an additional minute or whatever time frame that you use would work out in your favor, right? That's when you use the rollover option. And now let's explore the double up option. We spoke about rolling over and why. Let's look at the double up. Okay, so It looks like the double up essentially adds an additional entry based on where the market is. Let me do another one so I can really tell you. 745. Yeah, I don't do the double up. I'll have to look into the double up because I want to see what's the difference as far as why wouldn't you just take another position? Because it's not like they're giving you the same strike price, which is the entry point. They're giving you a similar one, but yeah, I'll save that for another video. Going back to rollover, the rollover is only available if you're not in profit at that time. So right now, as you see, these trades are in profit. The only option we have would be to double up. Okay, so I think the double up is essentially putting in a new trade that will have the same expiration time as the original trade. Because these all expired at the same time. On the next video, I'll identify how they configure the entry. But I definitely hope this made sense. As it relates to rolling over, it's definitely not something, again, that we talked about that you want to do often. But if it's going to be the difference of you losing by a few points, then I definitely recommend it. I don't recommend it being like another gambling tool, if you will. You just want to use it as something additional. Yeah, you just want to use it as something additional. Remember, you picked the expiration time that made the most sense for you. So it's like if you're going to roll over every single trade on a 1 minute trade, maybe you should take 2 minute trades. And that's something to think about as well. So, yeah, this was just for example purposes. But I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. If you're not already, be sure to make sure that you subscribe to our channel, Our Royal Throne, and make sure you're subscribed on all platforms as well that you see above. And click this link that says Pocket Option. Click where it says what is Pocket Option. You're going to go through this right here. If you have a brand new account, you've never created a Pocket Option account before, or you're creating a brand new one with our link right here, you'll be able to follow all these steps and you'll be good to go. I won't go through that because I did that on another video, but I'm going to see you at the bank.